Hello and welcome back to another YouTube video. Hi, I'm Speeder. Okay, welcome back to Keeper of the Movies. Today, if you haven't noticed by either the title of the video or what should be on your screen right now, I am ranking the Encanto songs because they're from a movie and I like them, so I'm going to rank them. I've been planning this one for a while and have just got around to finally finishing the ranking and filming this video, which will go up tomorrow since today is Friday, April 15th, 2022. Anyways, so this is purely my opinion. Some of these, in fact, I think most of this list is a lot of really unpopular opinions, but they're my opinions and you can have your own opinions and yeah, whatever. Have your own opinions, I don't care. You think what you think. But this is my think. Wow, this is my thinking. This is my opinion. And I'm going to stick to that. I will explain the order as we go. I thought this video would probably be more entertaining if it wasn't just a blank screen as usual, so I did actually put in a little bit of time to make up a little bit of a PowerPoint presentation that just has the number, the song name, and a couple of pictures from the songs. Minus, of course, Colombia, Encanto. That one doesn't. It plays in the end credits and a little bit near the beginning of the movie, but there aren't really a lot of pictures to go with the song, so I thought I'd just put one random thing from the movie posters or something. But anyways, this video will contain spoilers for Encanto, which I did a review on 2 weeks ago, I believe, since I had to take a week off last week due to not having access to a computer. But yeah, this will contain spoilers for Encanto, and I may occasionally reference that Encanto review video, so if you're a little confused about what I'm referencing, that's what I'm referencing. Anyways, so let's get into it. Again, these are my opinions. You can have your own opinions. I don't care. Let's get into it. Encanto song ranking. My opinion. Okay, so there are 8 Encanto songs. One of which I am definitely going to have trouble pronouncing, but I will try my absolute hardest. I do not speak Spanish. Unfortunately, I will start learning Spanish next year, but I do not know Spanish at this time. I know a few words. I know how to lead a very brief conversation. Very brief. That's basically it. So I don't know how to pronounce a lot of the things correctly. So I am so sorry to all of you Spanish speakers out there if I completely butcher the pronunciation here. I think I just pronounced pronunciation, however you say it, incorrectly. So I can't even speak English. So don't get your hopes up about me being able to pronounce things correctly in Spanish, but I will try my absolute hardest. I know that Encanto isn't Encanto, like so many people call it. It's Encanto, or something along those lines. But anyways, yeah. So there are 8 songs. I am counting Colombia, Encanto. That's one of the 2 that I'm having trouble pronouncing. But yeah, let's get into it. In 8th place, we have All of You. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of this one, to be completely honest. It just doesn't have the greatness of the other songs in this movie. It's not really catchy. The vocals aren't fantastic. I mean, they're pretty good. All of the vocals in this movie are pretty good, if not outright, downright amazing. But this one, it wasn't catchy. It didn't have a great beat. It was just kind of like a happy ending song, which isn't always the greatest, and this one certainly wasn't. It is honestly the only song in this entire movie that I don't actually enjoy. So it goes in the last place for me. While the visuals were still pretty good, they weren't nearly as good as any of the others. Um, but it was alright. Let's move on to number 7. Colombia, Mi Encanto. So I kind of put like a little bit of a poster-like thing or whatever for that. So this one, I'm sure if I spoke Spanish, it would probably be pretty catchy. It has a great beat and something that I would totally love to dance to. I love this song. The reason it's so low is because it doesn't really have a set scene that corresponds with it, and it's not as story important as the other songs. But it's still pretty good. It's very catchy, and I'm sure I would probably be saying the words if I knew Spanish. It has a great beat. It's great. I like it a lot. I don't really have much else to say on that one. So let's move on to number 6, Family Madrigal. That's one of the words I have trouble pronouncing. Madrigal. Madrigal? I don't know. But yeah, this one is catchy. Very catchy. And it has a good beat. And again, it's something that I could probably dance to. But first of all, it doesn't have as nearly as much story importance as many of the other songs besides Colombia, Mi Encanto. But it still is catchy, and so it goes above All of You and Colombia, Mi Encanto. Because, while it's not as story important and while it doesn't have the greatest vocals in the movie, it's still good, and I still like it. And while it's not my favorite, I can still rock with this song. It's a fun one. Alright, number 5. Now here's the one that I have trouble pronouncing the most. Dossorogitas? Or something along those lines. I'm so sorry if I just butchered that, but yeah. This one I would put higher if the other ones didn't exist, but this one I put this high because it's so powerful. Even though I do know what the words are because I have seen like an English translation, and even with the English translation, it's still a very powerful song. It makes me cry almost every time, and when I'm not crying, I'm getting goosebumps or chills. It's fantastic. Probably at least one of the most, if not the most, like vocally, I guess, it's very pleasing to the ears. It sounds very nice, and I love the instruments in the background and the background vocals. It's just a great, well done song, and I think it did deserve to get nominated for the Oscars. I don't remember if it won the Oscars. I don't think so. I think Dune won the original soundtrack thing, but it definitely deserved to be nominated, if not win, because this was great. This song was absolutely fantastic. And, well, I put the other ones above it, the other 4 above it, just because I feel like they either had more story importance or they were more catchy. This one is still extremely powerful and definitely deserves to go above those other 3. On to number 4, we have my first, probably unpopular opinion, Surface Pressure is not at number 1, or even at number 2, or even in my top 3. It is number 4. Let me tell you why. I love the message of this song, and it is very catchy, and I love that. And I understand that it's relatable to a lot of people, including myself. And it is something that Disney doesn't usually do. And has this strong female as the person singing, and I love that. And I love all of those things, and the visuals are great. My one issue with this song is something that always kind of bothers me with songs is when it's overly auto-tuned. Um, so I don't mind auto-tune most of the time. I do prefer raw voice, but I don't mind like touch-up auto-tune. But this one had a lot of like weird auto-tune in it that just made it weird to listen to. And I mean, I'm not a vocal expert. I definitely can't sing myself, that's for sure. But this kind of autotune, it just hurts my ears a little bit. But I do love the message. It is very catchy. It is very visually pleasing. And I love pretty much everything else about this song other than that. Alright, moving on to my top 3. At number 3, we have the song that went into the top 100, Billboard Top 100, Hot 100, whatever. We Don't Talk About Bruno. This is a great song. I tried to include a picture from everybody's part in the song. It is a very, very, very catchy song. It's very pleasant to the ears. I especially love Camilo's part and Dolores' part, and of course the ending. Like, what even is the word? I don't know. But like, where everybody comes together and they all sing together. I'm having trouble remembering the word right now. I love that. My least favorite part of the song was this section with all of the random people singing about it. That's alright. I love Baba and Felix singing. That was great. This part was catchy as well. I don't know if you can see my mouse. I think you can. I don't know for sure, to be honest. But anyways. So, about this song. Okay. I think it's one of the... Some of the sections are less... There's certainly autotune here, okay? Because there's autotune in every one of these songs, most likely, I think. I don't know for sure. But probably, at least a little bit. This one, while it has some autotune, it's not as, like, jarring as Surface Pressure's autotune was. And there's a lot of fantastic vocals. I think this one has either the best vocals, not the best, but like has some of the top 3 vocals in the movie, or maybe top 2. I don't know. There are 3 songs that I think have really great vocals. We have, since I don't want to say it again because I'm afraid I'm going to butcher it, this song. Ooh, okay. Spoiler alert for the number 2. Anyways, yeah, so that one, this one, and one that will be coming up. One of the 2 that's ahead. I will tell you when I get there. But anyways, I love the vocals in the song. I think it's very catchy. I think the beat is fantastic. And it definitely drops a lot of hints about Bruno and his character, though also paints him in a very bad light, while also suggesting that he's not as bad as everybody says he is. Well, they don't talk about him, but still. Anyways, I like this song quite a bit. Though I don't think it is as good as even Surface Pressure. I don't even think it's as good as Surface Pressure, but I had to put Surface Pressure below it because I just like the vocals a little bit better on this one. But that's just me. Maybe. I don't know. Moving on to number 2, which you guys already got a sneak peek of. What else can I do? Basically, Isabella's theme. I don't know how to say her name right now. I'm tired and also sick, by the way. But yeah, what else can I do? My top 3 are probably, especially my top 2, are probably very unpopular opinions, but I don't know what it is about this song. This one has a similar auto-tune problem to Surface Pressure, but it's not as jarring. It's just a little bit strange. Sometimes there's a couple of moments, but overall, I do love the vocals of this, and it's not one of the ones that I think is in the top 3, but it still has great vocals. It's definitely a very, like, generically Disney song, but it's still great, and I still love it. I don't know what I liked about this song, to be honest. I just really like it, and I think the visuals are really great. I think the vocals are pretty good. And honestly, I can kind of relate to it, so that's my thing. And my number one, which is probably the most unpopular opinion on this list, Waiting on a Miracle. I love pretty much everything about this song. It's important to the story. It has fantastic visuals. It has great, almost raw vocals that I really love. And it gives me chills. It's very powerful, and also it's relatable at the same time. And I think that all makes a great song when paired all together. Those things all in one. I just love this song. I don't know why it gets so little attention. Like when I look up Encanto songs, the first ones that come up are We Don't Talk About Bruno, Surface Pressure, and for some reason All of You. Don't know why, but yeah. I mean, I don't exactly listen to it very often, so it can't just be my recommendations. I don't know. I don't know why that's in the top 3, but anyways. Yeah. For some reason, this one, you have to scroll for like forever to find it. Same thing with What Else Can I Do? But What Else Can I Do is usually farther up to the top. This one and our two fully in Spanish songs are the ones that are hardest to find without just looking up the name. So I find that a little weird, but I just love pretty much everything about the song. Yeah. I just love the song. I don't know why. I'm rambling, by the way. This video has been just me rambling about how much I love these songs. And while they're not my favorite songs of all time, some of them are up there, such as this one. This one is one of the, 17 or so songs on my Spotify liked playlist. I'm very picky about my music. Sometimes I do listen to Glee. Anyways. Yeah. That's my take. I love this song. So, yeah, for recap. In 8th place, All of You. In 7th place, Colombia, Mi Encanto. In 6th place, Family Madrigal. In 5th place, Dossorogitas. Again, I am so sorry if I pronounced most of those wrong. In 4th place, Surface Pressure. In 3rd place, We Don't Talk About Bruno. In 2nd place is What Else Can I Do? And in 1st place is Waiting on a Miracle. So, yeah, that's that. I love this movie. I love these songs. Now, I believe it is time for me to give the next 4 videos for each of my 3 channels. So, by the time that this video goes up, which should be tomorrow, I should have posted the video for Keeper of the Books for this week, which I already filmed a few days ago. So the next 4 videos for Keeper of the Books are continuation of the side character tournament I've been doing over there. So the next 4 videos, I've started round 2, will be Lin Song from Keeper of the Lost Cities versus Dex Disney from Keeper of the Lost Cities. Second video will be Annabeth Chase from Percy Jackson and the Olympians and the Heroes of Olympus versus Bianna Vacker from Keeper of the Lost Cities. Third video will be Keith Sensen from Keeper of the Lost Cities versus Hermione Granger from Harry Potter. And the fourth video will be Halt from Ranger's Apprentice and Earlier's and a little bit of Royal Ranger versus Rodin from The Ascendants, or The False Prince. Yeah. I've already finished round 1, which was 8 rounds long. Well, 8 parts long. This one is 4 parts long. Next round will be 2 parts long, and then a finale. So yeah, if you are interested in books and you like to hear tournaments, you like to see tournaments and things like that, you can go check out Keeper of the Books. I'm doing the side character tournament right now. I also did a entire main character tournament. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. As for this channel, which is probably the one I should have started with since I'm on Keeper of the Movies, first of all, next week's video will be the Dragon Prince Season 3 Episode 1 review. then the Dragon Prince Season 3 Episode 2 review, then the Dragon Prince Season 3 Episode 3 review, and finally the Dragon Prince Season 3 Episode 4 review. I was right, I'm getting back into Dragon Prince reviews, and eventually I will finish Season 3 while we're still waiting patiently for Season 4. Once it gets here, I will do reviews on it. And after I'm done with that, I'm going to do probably the rest of the MCU, and then get into a bunch of other individual episode reviews for TV shows. My top 3 right now that I'm doing after The Dragon Prince are Avatar The Last Airbender, The Legend of Korra, and then The Adventures of Merlin. Yeah, so that's that for Keeper of the Movies. And for Keeper of the Games, the next 4 weeks of videos will be, let's go to here, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild episodes 2 and 3, Breath of the Wild episodes 3 and 4, this is replay by the way, 5 and 6, and 7 and 8. So, episodes 3 through 8 of Breath of the Wild. Yeah, so that's the next 4 videos for all of my channels. If you guys want to check out my other 2 channels, they're Keeper of the Books and Keeper of the Games. One where I talk about books and one where I play video games. That's that. Yeah, those will be linked not in the description of this video, but they are, if you go to my channel page, on either the front page or on the channels page. But anyways, also, I have a brother who does a gaming channel called Palar Gaming. If you want to go check him out and you're interested in gaming, you can check him out too. So, he's also linked on that channels page. Anyways, that is all for today. I will see you guys next time. Bye.